Up, welcome back to DC Supervillains. Today, if you saw my latest short, you'd know we're doing some Arkham City, Arkham Knight customs, and I'm gonna be showing you all what I did. Okay, to start off, we got Robin, Tim Drake, Arkham City. You know, he's got his staff. I used the red so that the armor would pop more for this, and I actually really like the way it came out. Oh, next up, we have Batman. Arkham City Batman, Arkham Batman, who we all know would win in a fight against a lot of people. Can't really beat Arkham Batman. R.I.P. to Kevin Conroy. He was one of the greatest Batman who ever wore the cowl. And I just... Yeah, if you guys want to see Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League videos, let me know. But Kevin Conroy voices Batman in that, so hopefully we'll see him in his full glory as Arkham Batman once more. I went with the game torso because it has like a lot of detail and it already has the belt and the logo, and I think it's pretty good. Next up, we have Mr. Freeze. I love, and when I say this, I mean I love the way this custom came out, because it just looks so perfect. I love the Lego eyes, but it's just so perfect. Even if you're just talking about like that freeze ray or like the hazmat suit, it's just perfect down to everything, in my opinion, and I love it. Also, one of the probably the best boss fight in Arkham history, Mr. Freeze in Arkham City. Next up, we have Scarecrow in Arkham Knight. He's kind of basic for a custom. I used since in the game Croc messed him up and he has a leg brace. I tried to capture that with that leg on the left, well, on the right, his left, and I tried to capture the fear toxin in the torso piece that is Brainiac's. In the face, I think it works really good. And there's his fear toxin glove on that side. On that side is just his wrapped up hand. Okay, this is gonna be a controversial one. This is supposed to be Hush from Arkham City. I think the jacket and everything looks alright, but the mask is just kind of. I'm happy with how it turned out because you can't really make Hush that well. So I'm happy with how it turned out, but there are parts that I wish would have been better, but I think it's cool. Hush is one of my favorite villains, and I love the Batman Hush comic book, so this was a fun one to make. Next up, we have Bruce's love interest, Talia al Ghul. I gave her like some scratches on her face, because A is the only face that it looked actually good. And just because I thought it looked kind of cool, and I used the katana torso to represent kind of like the leather thing she wears in the game, and I think it looks pretty good. Next up, we have Jack Ryder, aka the Creeper, aka the guy Batman hates in the Arkhamverse. The reporter Jack Ryder, who is featured in almost every Arkham game, not really in Arkham Origins, but in Arkham Asylum, he's the guy who reports on Joker's well, Jack Ryder's the guy who's in the helicopter that Joker breaks down in the Arkham Asylum Big Bang boss fight. In Arkham City, he is thrown into Arkham City with Bruce Wayne. You can see him at the beginning and in the Deadshot side mission. And in Arkham Knight, he is in the GCPD lockup, and he gets captured by Deacon Blackfire, and he almost gets sacrificed, but Batman saves him. If you guys want to see Arkham Knight alone customs, tell me. Let me know, because I'd love to do that. That actually sounds really fun. I gave him like a suit-looking thing, and I think it looks pretty good. Ra's al Ghul. I took a little inspiration from my last Ra's al Ghul custom, But Ra's al Ghul is always like the same in almost everything he does, besides some things. So I think this one came out pretty good. I definitely think there is a hair piece I could have used that may have been better, but this one I think works pretty well too. Ra's al Ghul, as we know in the end, spoiler alert, pause the video and go 15 seconds in if you don't want to hear this. Ra's al Ghul, as we know, is the big mastermind of Arkham City, and I thought capturing him in Lego was really cool. The Riddler, the man with the robots. And this is the Arkham City version, so he does still have the green suit. I thought I'd give him this robot because you know how he's obsessed with making robots in Arkham Knight and in Arkham City too. How he loves making those stupid robots that we all want to kill. And the ones that, all those frickin' Riddler trophies. Yes, in Arkham Knight I did actually complete 100%, so please help me. My sanity is somehow still intact. For him, I gave him like sideburns and purple glasses, and I think it looks pretty cool. And I gave him this like staff looking thing because it's the closest thing they have to his cane, because for some reason they still don't add it to the weapon menu. Here is the penguin with it could be a fish or an umbrella. It's probably just a fish, but you know. I gave him spats for his shoes because I think that looks really good with him. I gave him the Alfred torso with a monocle on his face, which looks really cool. And this version of him does actually still have hair, surprisingly. And I gave him a fur coat around his neck, which I think looks really cool. If I could give him the short legs, I would have in a heartbeat. But they don't have that option. Now, this one's a bit controversial because I could have used a suit, which is what he usually wears. But it kind of like, all the suits looked horrible because I was trying to go for that half and half look. So I used this torso that you can do that with. Even though it's not a suit, I think it looks okay. On the left side, you have, he looks kind of normal besides the purple on his hair, but you know, that could be fine. He's got a normal revolver and he just looks kind of normal. But when you turn to the right, he looks super disfigured, like Two-Face. And then you put it together, and I think it looks really cool. I gave him the like leg that you can like completely customize. Basically, it's like Adam Strong or something. I think it looks cool. It looks like it's burning through his pants, kind of, and that's a skin. That's what that reminds me of. And I gave him like an old revolver in this hand because I think like Two-Face always has to have two of something. But it always has to be one really shiny and cool, one kind of dirty and old. Wow, we sped through these. We have one more custom left, and it is a man who literally has Arkham in his name. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the Joker. Now, if you guys didn't know, like I just said, Mark Hamill actually, if you put no spaces, his first name and last name, Mark Hamill, M-A-R-K-H-A-M-I-L. If you take out the M and take out the I-L, you got Arkham, which is really cool, and it just proves that he was born to play the Joker. Like, seriously though, this man is like perfect. Now the custom, on the other hand, I think is okay. I don't know why he's freaking running like that. I gave him these like weird arm things because I think it kind of looks cool for his cuffs. I gave him this suit from the toy maker because I like the orange on the inside and the purple on the outside. I gave him this similar legs as Two-Face's, which I think looks kind of good because it's kind of supposed to be a suit. And I gave him like that like receding hairline, like which that he has in almost all the games. And I think it turned out really well. I would have gave him like a disfigured face and like a broken up suit like in Arkham City, but I thought I'd just go with the Arkham Asylum version or healthy Joker in Arkham City. I think it doesn't look bad. Well, somehow the video's over. Wow, that was quick. I'm trying to get a bunch of these videos out for you guys, so if you could like and subscribe, that would mean a lot to me. And if you want to leave a comment down below, tell me who your favorite custom is, and tell me what customs you want to see next, or what type of games you want to see next. Well, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!